Hello, welcome back. So in the previous module of this lesson, we talked about the WordPress featured image, and I showed you how to insert WordPress featured image to your blog post. You can also add featured images to your pages too. Okay, so when you share the link, those featured images will come up. And what I want us to do now, I want us to explain a few things here and to make it clear. I have successfully added this image as my featured image. This one, click on set as featured image. Then I'll update my page. So my page is updated. If I open the blog section and I refresh the page, I want to make this clear to us, okay? If I refresh the page, this should be appearing very, very nice, and it is awesome. And I hope you like the way it is appearing here. It is nice, right? But if I open the post to read it, that's by clicking on the page to read it, and this is what I'm seeing. Remember, you can change the layout of your page to make the sidebar appear to the left or to make it full width, but I just prefer it like this to make the image look smaller. Now, in most cases, we want this. We already have this image in our post, okay, and we don't want the featured image to appear in the single post. We want only the WordPress post, the images we added to the post should appear. We don't want the featured image to appear in the post, but we want it to appear here. You understand? So, and sometimes it's just looking so big, like if I come here and I change this to full width and I update it. If I refresh my page, you can see that it is looking so big. And I see no reason why I will have to input it, because some cases, like I said, the featured image might be the same image that we have inside the post, and the featured image might be the same thing, but we don't want two of them to come up on the page. So the situation now is that we want to take this away. Okay, so we have to find a solution to it. Okay, so how do we take away the featured image, the thumbnail, from showing in the post, but we want it to still show here on the blog page? Okay, so we're going to be talking about that. I'm going to be teaching you guys that we can only achieve that with the help of plugins. And let's read a bit about what a featured image is. So what is a featured image in WordPress? Although a featured image is just another media file that you can add to WordPress, it deserves special treatment. This kind of feature can help you grab the attention of your visitors. So if a visitor visits your site and sees this image, okay, he or she is more likely to click on it because there is a featured image. But when there is no featured image for this one, something like this, nobody wants to click on it. It is not attractive. Like, look at this side. Look at how attractive it is because of the featured image. And not just that, the featured image are very, very important because it is used to entice individuals into reading your stories, boost up the visual quality of your blog, and it even plays a notable role in social media sharing. So don't neglect the importance of a featured image. So what we actually mean by social media sharing is, in most cases, when you share a link on, let's say, WhatsApp or Facebook, you can see that there is a featured image appearing. Like an image is coming up, but you're going to wonder how it came up. You only share the link to, let's say, a post. If you don't have a featured image to your WordPress post and you copy the link of the post and share it to somebody, no image will come up. But if you have a featured image, if you share the link to anybody, that image will come up there. You understand? It will be like a reference, making it more attractive for people to click it. So what we are trying to achieve now is to make the image appear here on the blog listing, but we want to hide it from appearing in the post. So I'm going to be talking to you guys about that in future lessons of this course. But we have to learn more about plugins, because we cannot do that by default. This theme, like I told you, different themes comes with different will I say, mode of editing. Okay, so some of them may have some features and some may not have that feature. So sometimes plugins are just plugins can come to your rescue. You can download a plugin that does that same thing, that can do that thing, then install the plugin and make use of it. As simple as that. You understand? So now we are going to be making use of we are going to be talking about Excerpts, post Excerpts in WordPress. And what is a post Excerpt? all this text we have here, you can see that it is showing about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is French though. It's just dummy text. About 15 text on the image here. And here it is appearing smaller because we don't have a lot of text in this post. And that is making this one look a bit longer than this. So in some cases, we want to make it either short, we want to make all the featured, all the excerpts, all the text that we attract people, we want to make it either 5 words, 4 words, and make everything match accordingly. We want to make everything 4 words. Or we just want to use something custom that is going to be more attractive. Like let's say this man holding a phone. Yes, so instead of writing Lorem Ipsum Dolor, nobody knows what people have a clue of what is in it because we already have a title. But you want to make it more attractive in a way that you will now have to write, wow, you can't wait to see what this phone has. You can't wait to see the feature of this phone. Meanwhile, in it, that is not the first paragraph. So automatically, WordPress, this theme I have installed, we automatically add the first 15 or more words of the first paragraph of what we have here. Okay, that's what we have here. So it is adding everything we have here, but it is about 15. So we can edit that to make it either shorter or more attractive. So I will teach you how to do that in this lesson. So it is very, very easy. As this theme supports WordPress Excerpts, we just have to come to your WordPress post. I also have to do this all again so you understand by going to the dashboard, clicking on the all posts. Then we see the list of posts we have in this content. As you can see, this one is a draft, not published. So I click on edit. So we wait for the page to load. So now the page has fully loaded. So we can see we have the document. Remember, the document is what have most of these attributes. Then the block is when you want to edit a particular block. You will see something. You will see the editing options there. So for the document, we just have what we want the page, the features of the page, what we want the features to look like, you understand? The categories and all that. We can set everything through here. So you just have to, now we have a featured image, you can just close this. Now what we want to add is what we call a WordPress excerpt. So instead of showing this letter or this text as the first, as the write-up of the content, as the content of the blog, you understand, we can edit that by writing something else. Excerpt could be, maybe I want it to do before, but I'll see. I like technology. I like technology. Technology courses. I like technology courses. So if I update this, okay, and I refresh my page, we should be seeing what we have here. So it is not that long anymore. So you can go ahead and set everything to 4 text long. You can just use something custom that is more attractive, that you feel people are more likely to click on it when they read that content description. This is just the title. This is the content description, okay? So that is what an excerpt is. That is what an excerpt looks like. So we can make it longer. It can be as long as you want it. So I can just copy this, keep pasting it, just like a duplicate. Then if I update my page, let's see what is going to come up here. I'll refresh the page. So you can see it is looking very, very long. So if you want your excerpt to be longer, you can use the custom excerpt to add it. If you want, but for this ones here, they don't have the excerpt because you can't put the excerpt on them, because by default the theme has automatically set them to just showing the title and the featured image, then the date published and who published the post. Okay, by default it is the admin. So we can edit it, make it custom, something more attractive by editing the excerpt, WordPress excerpt. Okay, so I want you to please take note of this. It is very, very important in creating attractive content. As you can see here, I have defined what it is by saying a short extract from a film, broadcast, or piece of music or writing, or take a short extract from a text. It's just to make it more attractive for people to click on it. So what I want to teach you after the excerpt, now we know what the excerpt looks like. We are going to be adding more content to our blog to make it look full like this, But I want to teach you some more stuff, which I told you I was going to teach you, which is adding the icon. So if we have a video in our post, in the post, we can simply use the icon for people to know, okay, this is a video. People that love or prefer watching video can go ahead and click that, okay, there is a video in this place. We can go ahead and watch it, okay? Or if it's just images, you can just put a title, then add this icon to show that this is just an image, okay? What they're going to see in here, what they should be expecting is just images, okay? You can do that. And sometimes everything that is going to be in your post is just going to be images, no text. You can go ahead and add an excerpt, okay? So it won't look that blank, so it will also colorate. So just add an excerpt and say, okay, these are images from this, a description about the post, okay? You can make it long or short, even if you don't have anything in there. So what we want to do right now is to use what we call, this team support it. Some other team may not support it, okay? They probably will not support it, but this team supports it, which is the cover news team. So I will click on the post. As you can see now, this is the post we have here. I'll come to status and visibility, then the post format. When I click on post format, you can see it is set to standard. Once it is set to standard, you won't be able to see any of those icons, the video icon or the camera icon to show that that's an image. But once you are able to change this to the image, if we update this and we refresh our page, there should be an icon showing that, okay, this is an image now. So as you can see, it is now showing that this is an image. Though all we have inside it is not just images, we have text too. Yes, but I just want to explain. I just want to use as a reference, okay? So you can see it is displaying this as showing that this is an image. So people should be expecting to see images, more of images in this post. So if you have videos in it, you can go ahead and change it by using video. When you update it and you refresh your page, it should be showing that, okay, what the user should be expecting is a video. So you can do this for as many posts as you want to do. You can change it, customize it, just make it attractive. It's just make it more attractive. You start to enhance your blog or your website, okay? So this is what this team supports. I don't know for other teams, okay? So that is how it works. That is how it works. And the gallery, we have one more option. Let me see. Let's see how that looks. So it is still displaying as an image. So I see no difference between the gallery and an image. So they are the same. Okay, this just shows that, okay, this is an image. Be expecting more images in this. Okay, and when you set it to standard, if you don't want any of these icons, as you can see here, some of these posts does not have icons. Something like this does not have any icon. It has no icon. We can simply choose the standard option, then update it. Then go ahead and refresh your blog page to see if anything is there. So once you set it to standard, nothing is going to show. None of those icons are going to show. Okay, as you can see, it is not showing. It is not coming up. So that is that for WordPress excerpts and post format. We call these things post format. Those icons post format. Okay, not all teams support it. Just look for a team that suits you. Okay, so thank you very much. In the next lesson, we are going to be talking more about post categories. We're talking more about post categories. Okay, so we can categorize it. As you can see here, you can see we have things like stories and tech. That is by category. This one is business and news beats. Okay, so they are categorizing their own, but us, our own, we have no category because by default WordPress have created just one category for us, which is known as the uncategorized. So all posts that has no category will automatically get the uncategorized to it. The uncategorized category will be attached to it automatically. So we can go ahead and create our own post. So in case we want to post something about technology, we can categorize and say, okay, this is everything that have to do with technology. If we want to post things about food and nutrition, we can say, okay, this is everything that have to do with food and nutrition, something like that. So I would like us to get prepared for the next lesson as I take you guys on post categories. So thank you very much. I also want to talk about post tags and post categories and post logs. So thank you very much for staying with me on this lesson.